If I can walk away with joy or the light at the end of the tunnel after a lot of dark years, then I will be very fulfilled.
That is Kristina Mills. She's from Edmond and one of 18 castaways on season 49 of Survivor. Premieres right here this week on News 9. In fact, the show's been on air now for 25 years. And guess what? Joining us here in studio, Kristina Mills. We are so glad you were here.
I'm excited to be here.
Yes. Okay, so I know you're obviously done taping.
Yes.
The show premieres this week, so you can't talk a lot about it.
No spoilers.
No spoilers, but we can talk about you. Let's get to know you. Okay, so you're originally from Houston. You settled in Edmond. What brought you here?
So I went to an engineering high school, and OU recruits heavily from it, and so they pretty much paid for my whole way for college. And so it was like, heck yeah, I'm coming to Oklahoma, and honestly, I've just been here since.
I am so interested in this process, how you got on Survivor. So it's a long process of auditions. Walk us through that. How did this all begin for you?
It literally all began with me holding a phone up and taking, a 90-second video and submitting it. I submitted it on my mom's birthday. That's who I'm doing the show for. And next thing you know, I get an email that I actually missed. I missed it in 48 hours. 48 hours later, they were like, are you still interested? And I said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, yes. And after that, there was phone calls, doctor visits, psych evals, all of it, just months and months of interviews.
Did they ever tell you what it was that caught their interest? What was it about you that they liked?
I think they just liked that I'm my authentic self. Talking with Uncle Jeffrey, I never held anything back. I just truly the entire time I was myself.
Uncle Jeffrey?
Yeah.
That's what Jeff Probst?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. Okay.
He's my Uncle Jay.
I love it. So walk us through, I know you can't talk about the spoilers or the ins and outs, but what was the overall experience for you? What was that like?
I like to say that it was just very transformative. And so for someone who has literally never been camping in my life, I'm not an outdoors person. And so to already go out there and be in the elements, and then you're having to navigate relationships with other people, and then you're dealing with kind of your own journey and your own mess. And then just to whenever I'm out of the game, it's just, at the end of the day, I was like, this has just been such a transformative journey.
Yeah. Do you think how would you describe yourself on the show? Were you more of a team builder? Were you a little bit of a heel? Were you a little bit of maybe a pot stirrer? How would you describe what you did?
Okay, without giving spoilers,
I
know. I was very big in relationships, and I think you'll see that. And so I can't give away too much, but just know that everything that I did was because of relationships.
After just meeting you, I can't see you as a schemer, so I didn't think that was
Everything I did had relationships in mind, I promise.
Walking away from it, what do you think that your big takeaway was? I like that quote, and I want to read it again. You said that if you can walk away with joy and light at the end of the tunnel after dark years. What were those dark years for you?
So I have 2 5-year-olds now. They're not twins, but they're Irish twins. So they're only 10 months apart. So I dealt with a lot of postpartum depression. And then going from postpartum depression into my mom being an addict. And then she died from a fentanyl overdose. And so this all happened within, a 4 to 5 year window. And I just felt dark, and I just felt like this heavy cloud that was over me. Even my kids would recognize it. They were like, Mommy, why are you always so sad? And so for me going out on Survivor, I just wanted to feel light again. My mom's spirit was all about joy. She was crazy. She's been on Price is Right twice, she's just this adventurous spirit. And I wanted my kids to see that. And so if I could just walk away and just exude joy and happiness and living life to the fullest, then for me that would have made the whole journey worth it.
Do you think you walked away with that joy?
100%. I think as soon as I got back, my family, they were like, we can see a difference.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. We cannot wait to see you. Oklahoma's rooting for you. The nation is rooting for you. Kristina Mills, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Colby.
We're wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you.
You can watch it this week right here on CBS.